pass me on the street, I ask them to shout.
When I look in the mirror, I see the wrinkles on my face. I take my teeth out from my glass and put them into place. Oh, we're halfway through, my friend. Time marches on, our youth is gone, we're halfway to the end.
At the bars I go to, it's really getting sad. The girls I talk to say I remind them of their dad.
I find my vision getting worse, I could almost cry. The girl I was kissing last night turned out to be a guy. Oh, we're halfway through, my friends. Time marches on, our youth is gone, we're halfway to the end.
What? Doctor said blood pressure's high, I'd better start to jog. The way things are going, I'll soon be meeting God. We're halfway through, my friends. Time marches on, our youth is gone, we're halfway to the end.
What, you forgot the word? Sometimes I go for coffee?
Here we go. I sometimes go for coffee in the morning with my friends. I have to wear plastic pants, I think they're called Depends.
I go get my Viagra down at the drugstore, but my memory is fading, I can't remember what for. Oh, we're halfway through, my friends. Time marches on, our youth is gone, we're halfway to the end. Time marches on, our youth is gone, we're halfway to the end. Beautiful.
Oh, well, we got some applause back there.
All right.
Thank you.
Now we need 999,000 more.
We're kind of full compliment.
Well, thank you very much for listening.
That's an original song.
Or maybe there's a lot
All
of
these are original songs.
maybe there's just a lot of mosquitoes in her backyard there. She just...
Swatting at the mosquitoes.
That's it.
This next one is an ode to people that we know, and this one features Albert on the trumpet.
On the trumpet.
That's your first note.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
We're good?
Yeah.
Here they are, Brain Damage with their new hit, Brain Damage is Only a Name.
Growing up in the 70s, your sanity's hard to keep. We played music Friday nights and we didn't follow the sheep.
While people were smoking drugs and taking LSD, we were entertaining old folks and loonies for free. We were only called brain damage and we only act insane. For those who really know what's no brain damage is only a name.
Our weeds weren't made with drugs because we thought they were crude. The only trips we used to take were to Ho-Ho's Chinese food.
Now and then when Jed dropped by, he'd bring his stinky feet. At least it was a change from watching Woods eat. We're only called brain damage and we only act insane. For those who really know what's no brain damage is only a name.
Oh, time goes by so fast is what we once said.
If we look around us, we can still see Jed.
Remember we laughed cause his car was his home.
Look who we're stuck with playing with, Albert Cardarelli.
Ready, Albo? Here we go.
Feed the monkey.
Brain damage is only an end.
Oh, you don't have a real trumpet there?
That sounds so realistic.
Thank you.
Aren't you a dear? Thank you so much. Our CD is available for $400.
Yeah, there's only one made, so it's a collector's item. You can sell it on eBay for double the price, I'm
That's what I
sure.
was just going to say. This is about Jet turning 40, which was probably
60, turned 60.
60.
This is 60, just turned 60 now. So we had to
Keep
upgrade
updating this.
every 10 years. It'll be 70 in a couple of years.
Yes.
Another 6 more.
And I don't often play this on piano. It's
I
right.
don't play it on bass, so it's going to be interesting.
The concept is the other day was probably a few years ago. Yes, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Listen to me, we grow older every day. And before you know it, you'll be old and gray. You keep saying that'll be the day. You got a long way to go. Oh boy, you might just change your mind when you hear what I know. Jet XL turned 60 the other day. Hey, hey. Oh, what to do when many years down the line? Yeah, it's early in the morning and you notice the passing of time. Well, alright, there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing that you can do. We've all felt that way now and then. It's even happened to Peggy Sue. Now the Jet XL turned 60 the other day. Hey, hey. Think it over of all the things I've said. It doesn't matter anymore when you're cold and dead. It's so easy wishing your life away, or reminiscing the days gone by. No more crying, waiting and hoping that you will not fade away. Now the Jet XL turned 60 the other day. Hey, hey. Close enough, eh? Wasn't that bad.
The songs were written in your 20s and they were projections for when you'd be in your 60s. Now you are in your 60s and they're...
No, we just wrote yesterday. What are you talking about?
Right? It's bizarre.
I know, it is bizarre. It really is. It really is.
Bizarres is the things that you think about. That's what's bizarre.
Yeah.
This is an old country song that we wrote back in 1980. It's called You Can't Live With Me, and
You do that.
I don't even know the name.
Can't live with you, and you can't live without me.
Can't Live With You. See?
I do indeed. Can you push a button?
I could change it.
Change it. Of course.
Okay. Okay. Ready, Alpo?
You got his cowboy hat on.
I think he's got that horse back there, too.
Oh, there you go. Get on your little horse.
Roy Rogers.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I may come home late every night of the week, and some of the things I tell you might not be true. But don't try to change the way I am, 'cause the only thing that's wrong with me is you. You sit on your ass all day while I'm at work. And when I get home, you have things for me to do. No matter how hard I try, I can never please you. Oh, the only thing that's wrong with me is you. I can't live with you, and you can't live without me. But sometimes I like to give it a try. No, I can't live with you, and you can't live without me. I guess the only peace I'll get is when I die. I don't get you everything you ask for. At least the things I buy you are new. Will you have the nerve to forget my birthday? The only thing that's wrong with me is you. I can't live with you, and you can't live without me. But sometimes I like to give it a try. No, I can't live with you, and you can't live without me. I guess the only peace I'll get is when I die. The only peace I'll get is when I die. Yee-haw! Yee-haw!
Thank you all the country fans.
Well, do you girls think you'll push a button back?
Sure.
Did you change it back?
I didn't change it back yet. Do you do it deep?
Yeah.
It's a song.
Ippum. This is called Ippum.
The Ippum song.
It sounds a lot.
We wrote this for the Bewitched
remote
show.
relation to the Ippum song from the Bewitched show is totally coincidental.
Yeah, we wrote this before.
Is it Serena?
Ippum.
Serena, right? Serena?
Serena, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I think so. You wrote this for a girl. Did you
Ippum.
You wrote this for a girlfriend, didn't you?
I wrote for a girl. She
didn't like you.
Yeah, she didn't like me.
Ah, yeah.
Unrequited love.
We've all been
She
there.
didn't like me. Well, she liked me, but she didn't like me. She wouldn't date me.
Story of your life.
Yeah. So when I got a second date, I'm getting married. Okay, here we go.
Oh, now we got two fans. Here we go. Whoa, two.
Nice throwing
Two
things.
fans. Oh my God.
Oh, they start throwing things at us.
Yeah.
Well, now it looks like they're ganging up on us. All right, here we go. One of our hits.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There will come a time when I can speak my mind and tell you how I feel about you, girl. But this feeling inside has always been denied, and all I wanna say is I love you, girl. I don't know why you keep hanging around. I'm so insecure, I started to go down. You've been so very good to me, my dear. Oh, I love you, girl. Ever since we met, there's not a day I regret, 'cause all that I have is you, girl. If there comes a day when you go another way, remember how I feel about you, girl. You've always meant so very much to me, and if you take a look, then maybe you'll see life's not so bad when you're around, my dear. Oh, I love you, girl. the day when you go another way. Remember how I feel about you, girl. You've always meant so very much to me. And if you take a look, then maybe you'll see life's not so bad when you're around, my dear. Oh, I love you, girl. Oh, I love you, girl. Oh, I love you, girl. Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was our first single from 1982.
Yeah. It's still available. Probably the Salvation Army could pick one
CD
up.
Warehouse had a couple of copies.
Yeah, CD Warehouse before they went out.
They had the CDs up to 45.
That's cool.
Right. We sold quite a few 45s of that, but Roy and I bought them all.
Yeah, we bought them because nobody else was, so we figured to boost the sales, we bought them all 3 copies. Carcass, all right.
Roy and I made a movie back in 1974 called Carcass Hospital. And then 10 years later, we wrote a song about it, and this is called Carcass Hospital.
We remember it.
This is insane.
Semi-insane doctors, surgeons.
Surgeon General.
Yes.
Surgeon General.
It's a hospital you don't want to go to if you get sick. Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. Fair enough.
If you're feeling pain and you're going insane and you don't know what to do, well, I know a place with plenty of space at the Carcass Hospital. A friend of mine wanted a change. He thought a new face would be key. He went to see Dr. Carcass, and now they say his face is green. Life goes on at the Carcass Hospital, and if you're lucky you might just escape from the Carcass Hospital. Someone fell out of a window. His pieces were quickly rushed in. They took a hammer and a nail to put them back together again. Life goes on at the Carcass Hospital, and if you're lucky you might just escape from the Carcass Hospital. Hospital, and if you're lucky you might just escape from the Carcass Hospital. A cook from Singding's Chinese food got sick of his own cooking. He got sick and seen Dr. Blade, who knifed him when he wasn't looking. Life goes on at the Carcass Hospital, and if you're lucky you might just escape from the Carcass Hospital. So if you're feeling pain and you're going insane and you don't know what you're gonna do, well, I know a place with plenty of space at the Carcass Hospital. I shot my pantalon. Is that what you meant to say, Albo?
Something like that.